back. It's Real Life Live. And boy, we got the news. We got the news. You see the hat. And we were right here on Real Life Live. Now, we said it, days ago. You know, I said there were some vibes. The man felt some great vibes with Toronto. If you haven't heard it, it will be official. Shohei Ohtani will play for the Toronto Blue Jays. Just like we said on Real Life Live. Okay? Now, beautiful hat too. And he loves Toronto. I mean, it's a beautiful city. I mean, so I can imagine, you know, LA trying to compete. I mean, because America just can't compete now with Canada as far as safety, man. Come on now. They still haven't. I don't know if did they find that guy. I don't know. But still, Toronto is a beautiful place, and if you've been there, you know that. So, and another thing, with Otani, I did some research on why would we go to why would he go to Toronto? Well, one one thing is what we were talking about with the city and all that, and uh, with the safety and the low crime and all, so and he's not from America, so that weighted, that was a lot of a lot of factors in him, signing with Canada in Canada. So they were talking about the money, and they haven't, you know, ironed that out yet. But it's a done deal, and that's what we were talking about here, and we're glad it's a done deal, and he's going to the American League East, and I'll tell you what, if you're talking about what how's he hitting Toronto? Well, his OPS up there was I think it was like over 1100. So he loves hitting up there in Rogers Center, and his OPS with against the Yankees is almost 1,000. So he loves hitting those American League East teams, and he wanted to be stay in the American League. I think he knows the pitchers and all that. That's kind of that's key to him. I would think and so he made the decision. He went where he wanted to go, and nobody could tell him. And you see what I'm saying? Some people didn't like that. Okay, but I loved it. And I love the fact that he's going to Toronto. It's a beautiful city, and they do have their history. And now, like I said, if they signed him, that would me, at Real Life Live, our baseball uh, part of the show, we're gonna when we make our calls and predictions, we're gonna have Toronto. I said if they signed them, that would put them as favorites, and for sure they're a playoff team. Well, they went to the playoffs last year, so that's they're in the playoffs. Okay, but I'm saying, boy, it's gonna be but you gotta beat Texas. They're gonna be there with that great manager. But this puts them way up there as far as possibilities to go to the World Series. And you know what the numbers, and he's going to be hitting this year, not pitching. So he's going to put up the great numbers. Boy, I can't wait. And we're glad to hey, we called it here. Sometimes you got to just and it looked like the Dodgers, but I said, there was some other factors And I think the fact that you know, you know, we made all this shooting and all that. We made it kind of like in vogue or something, and we made lying a style. You see what I'm saying? But it's really not. And in this in this these negotiations, I think it was a factor for Ohtani. The crime factor, you know, the dishonesty factor. Probably some of that. Somebody told him something wasn't true. And he was weighing that too. You know, so as we're just we're just happy that things worked out for him, and watch out, American League East. I mean, it's gonna be a monster over there. It was a monster already with Toronto Yanks. Boston is the last place team, and then Baltimore won the division, winning 100 games. So hey, and yeah, we left out. Let's see, Toronto, Baltimore, New York, Boston. I'm leaving one out. That happens. You see what I'm saying? But we'll get it. But okay, when I remember that one, I'm old. Okay, but I know this. Ohtani made the Blue Jays a whole lot better, and they had won, I think, 95 games last year. So, yeah, I'm looking at them for a pennant contender this year because they have signed Ohtani to Toronto to be a Blue Jay. Welcome to Toronto, Shohei, and good luck up there, and go get them. Hey, and we know what you're gonna do. And hey, boy, that's a great signing for the Blue Jays. Now, we let's see, when we talk about something else, I wanted to talk about that though because we just heard that we've been kind of tracking that, and another thing we've been tracking, like we said, now we're going to another subject here. We're going to like we talked about last night. It's Heather Payne. That's the young woman that committed. We say here, well, we saw it. It was a straight up murder, and it's the second day of trial. So, and it's coming along, and everybody's they had another detective, today, and everybody saw what they saw, and everybody saw it was the defendant that did what, the well, I saw it live, so it was murder. So, and hopefully that'll be over. They'll get that done. So we were talking about a lot of things earlier, but when that came up, and when I heard that Toronto they had just about inked the deal, and they're coming out, as they say, crossing the dotting the I's and crossing the T's, I guess you would say. And so there you go. And we're going to talk about now when I talk about lineup of the Toronto lineup, and we'll be talking about that. But I'm looking at them now. When you're looking at Bichette, Guerrero, Springer, you see what I'm saying? They sending some Kirk, they sending some hitters at you. And they have a lot of talent right now. And boy, they just upgrade that. They got the best player in baseball coming up there. So, yeah, boy, we're you know we're kind of proud to say that we were on that here at this station. And as you can see, he is going to Toronto. Okay, and we're gonna come back. We might have a little nightcap tonight, but I had to uh, basically come on the air, because we were gonna come back a little bit later, but when this broke, I had to come on right now. So you have it here from Real Life Live. Ohtani, a Blue Jay, just like we said. All right, we'll be back. All right, everybody, have a good one. See you.